Class Wizard. My name is Sophia, and I'm the founder of Class Wizard. And today I will show you how the app works. I'll walk you through different features and go through the workflow on how to get assessment created, graded, and what to do with all the grades and the feedback that you get. So let's start with Magic Paper. Magic Paper allows you to create new version of an existing assessment in seconds, and you can create an unlimited amount of questions, regenerate those questions with AI or manually, and that will help you basically create different version of an existing assessment and mark scheme for your students. So to get started, you just go on the tab Magic Paper on the left hand side, create Magic Paper. Here you will give it a name, so let's give it test statistics. You can create from scratch. You can basically regenerate something that you've created before. Here you can add your question paper, either a file or an image. So let's add a PDF file here. So we're going to do a assessment from statistics. So as you can see, it's a regular assessment that was given to the students. So just upload this here. Adding supported documents in the case, for example, of an English paper and with an assessment that is on based on the dialogue or an article. This is where you will paste the new dialogue or article. So this is optional. One mandatory document is the mark scheme. So the mark scheme, the better and the more complete the mark scheme is, the better will be the assessment created, and of course the grading later on. So you just upload the mark scheme here, and you save it. And once this is saved, it will basically generate an assessment in the background, and then you can review the assessment, edit everything, regenerate question or the entire thing, and then share it with your students. So we'll see you in a few seconds. So our test statistics is ready. As you can see, we regenerated 12 questions here based on the existing assessment that we had. Each question has been re-edited individually. For example, the equations now are different. You can edit everything manually. So you can change the question, change the marking criteria, add an image if you want, even change the marks associated with this question. Or you can use Class Wizard to regenerate the question. In this case, you can ask, make it more difficult. And it will basically regenerate all four questions, in this case, upping the difficulty of these specific questions here. So you can do that, play around with the magic paper, and here you can see it made it a bit more complicated. You can add the instructions. This is the instructions you will find on top of any assessment. Download the mark scheme, download the question paper, and that question paper can be shared with the students directly via a link so they can proceed to do the assessment. Or you can basically print it out for your students and have them handwrite the answers as they would do on the existing assessment. So as you can see, there is space for the answers here, and they can do it directly on paper. Another part is that for some questions, there are usually pictures. It can be a graph, for example. So this is where you would add the picture. Right now, we don't generate picture for the assessment. So here, for example, you can select the graph image for the students to do the graph on the paper, and you will see that it will be added into the new question paper here. You can also add questions if you want to. So you can generate them via AI, or you can write them directly on the paper. But yeah, so this is Magic Paper for you, and I hope you make good use of this. Class Wizard also allows you to grade any type of assessment from any curriculum or any subject using AI, and have a first pass at all those assessments, providing you with the feedback and the grade for each student. and allowing you to edit those and then share them with your students and the class. So the way it works, you can access it via the left-hand side menu, Magic Grader tab. The first part is to give it a name. So let's use the same statistics test that we had. You can select the degree of evaluation. So it's how tolerant or strict the grading will be. So you can, when you first use Class Wizard, you can play with it and see which one is the most accurate for your way of grading. Here, let's use a strict that will basically follow the mark scheme to the letter. There's two documents that you need to upload. The first document is the question paper again. So we're using the same question paper as previously. And the second document is the mark scheme. And this is very important because the more complete the mark scheme is, and the more detailed the mark scheme is, the better the grading will be, the more accurate the grading will be. This is the important part. Then you select a start date and an end date. This is obviously optional. So it's if it wants to make sure that your students submit their assignments by a certain date. If you already have student submission that you want to grade, you can do so here, and then you basically upload the student submission manually for them to be graded directly. But if you don't have one and it's something that you want to share with your students, you just upload the assessment and it would basically create an assessment for your students to use. So then you can share it with your students. So you copy the link here and share it with your students via your LMS or directly in class, and then they will be able to provide the submission. So I'm going to show you how that works right now. So from a student perspective here, once they open the link, they have to enter information. So first name, last name, or email address, click next, and then they will be able to start the assessment. To start the assessment, they can download the question paper directly if you haven't provided to them. But here they will basically be able to submit their assignments. So the assignment can come as a PDF, so the scan of the assignment, as you see here. It can also be a picture of the handwritten text or a digital file. So this basically, let's upload this student for assignment and submit our quiz. And that's it from the student perspective. And now it will basically be processed in the background by a Class Wizard. The student answer will be extracted, digitalized, and everything will be graded for you. So it usually takes between 45 seconds and 1 minute to do so per assignment. So let's see the results on the application now. About 1 minute later, going back into the grade book from the left-hand side menu, you can see that our demo account has been graded 15 out of 20, and we can open the submission here, and we'll see the details of the evaluation. You will see that there is multiple things going on the screen. First, name of the assessment, the name of the student. There is three areas on top. Everything can be edited, obviously. The key insights to share with your students. The top priority area, what the students need to be working on, and what they're doing well. You can edit everything as well. The top score on top and the feedback, detailed feedback for each of the question of the assessment. You can see the students' answer on the right-hand side, the mark awarded, and here what they did well, the area for improvement, what was the correct approach, and also a practice suggestion, so a follow-up question for them. As I mentioned, everything can be edited by you before sharing with the students. So if you want to add a comment here, you can do so, and it will be added into the evaluation report. If you want to reevaluate a specific question, you can do so, and you can also change the marking criteria if you want to. So if you feel like, for example, for this specific question, it was marked wrongly, or you think marked maybe too strict or too tolerant, you can change the marking criteria, and that will be applied to all the other assessments. You only need to do that once, and it will be applied to all the assessments that have been shared by the students. You can download those evaluation reports and share them directly with your students. But going back into the gradebook, you can also export the grades and the feedback as a CSV to then upload them into your assessment MIS. And you can also add new submissions. So if you have students that gave you the submission on a paper form, this is where you basically be able to add another submission directly. So for example, let's add students one here, in this case, Henry submission into the loop, so it can be graded automatically by a class wizard. So what it does, it basically allow you to save a lot of time having a first pass as at all the assessments, giving you some hints on what's been doing well, what they can improve, and then so you can also decide if you agree or not, and confirm the grades. So yeah, so this is Class Wizard for you. As I always do, I'm at your disposal should you have any question or any request. Any feedback to us is extremely important as well. We're excited to have you trying Class Wizard. We hope you like it, and we'll really be seeing you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.